New South
Yes.
Wales Police Force.
I had a juvenile record at 11 for uncontrollable and child at risk. So even back at 11, I mean, my first attempted murder was my primary school teacher. I came from a two-teacher school. I went to Middle Durall back in those days, and I'd shoved a potato up his exhaust pipe, and I wanted to kill him. I had this as I must have been 10 then, and I thought if I shove this potato right up, it's going to block the car. He's going to turn his engine on, and the car's going to blow up, and this guy's going to die. So I was that desperate at that stage in my life. I was isolated in an old farmhouse with two chronic alcoholic addicts that were insane. I was going to school. I was getting bullied by this lunatic that would lock me in the storeroom and cane me because I couldn't write my name. He belted me every day until I learnt my 6-time table. And I know even today my 6-time table. Like he won on that one. I've got like a problem with facial recognition. I've got a problem with maths. I've got a problem with direction. And this is all to do with autism. You know, I'm on the spectrum, like everyone else in my family, most of them. And I wasn't allowed to sit with the other kids. I had to sit up on the backstage, and it was just I lived in this scary, horrible, horrendous house where there was screaming and yelling and abuse every night. And then I'd go to school and I'd get tortured again. And so at the age of 10, I wanted this guy to die. By 11, docs had got involved, and only half of Glenorrhea had water at that time. It was bush back then. And they came out, this is when I got to high school, just got to high school, and I had a cousin that was in Parramatta Girls' Home. And Parramatta Girls' Home had a dungeon in it. Like, that was absolutely horrendous times in the 70s. They had a dungeon, and the kids were abused so much. And my best girlfriend at the time, she'd been sent to Parramatta Girls' Home. So they said to me, we're not going to send you until the other two get out. And they're gone. And so I learnt to behave myself. I learnt to go under the radar, not to draw attention to myself, because my cousin had gone and she'd grown up in Gladesville. And when her time was up, my uncle and auntie were just too, I don't know what they were, that they couldn't even travel from, and this is not a very big distance, from Gladesville to Parramatta to get it. So she was just let out on her 16th birthday. And I knew, because Glenorrhea was a lot further away, that if I'd got into Parramatta Girls' Home, I would not be getting out to my 16th birthday. And that was a lot of years. And so people used to say to me, they'd look at me and go, what are you going to do with your life? And I'd say, I'm going to join the police force. And they would laugh. They would laugh because of the family I came from.